Yes, depending on where you are. For example, in my case, I was in corporate America. Not all leaders are
Mhm,
ready for this, right?
mhm.
Because they are used to a standard profile where everybody fits in that profile. And by the time you start kind of showing up as your true self, wait. It's not necessarily what I hired for. In your case, it was completely different. They hired you trying to bring in your true self, but it's not always the case. But regardless, being your true self is the best you can do.
Mhm.
And coming back to your project, the cost of comfort, sometimes I feel like we lie to ourselves, or we try to believe that fitting in is the best we can do. We tend to believe that this is the comfort, but this is the biggest
Mhm.
discomfort.
Mhm.
And there's another post on LinkedIn about this, when I said, imagine yourself wearing a tight shoes for, I don't know, a day, for an hour. Okay. So your size is, I don't know, 7 or 8, and you are wearing a shoes that is 6. And why? Because that was the only one that was available. You needed a pair of shoes. So it's
Mhm.
either going or barefoot or with the tight shoes. You decide to go with the tight shoes. How do you feel an hour later?
Exhausted. Terrible. That's the best analogy for this example.
Imagine at the end of the day, you were like, take me out of here,
Mhm.
right? So I can't stand this pair of shoes anymore.
Mhm.
Why do we do this with our personality?